China is falling into its own debt trap as the country's banks have sharply reduced lending to low-income countries under its flagship Belt and Road Initiative, that is BRI, after the crumbled economies of borrowing countries have left the Asian giant with huge piled-up loans, as per a report. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Under the BRI, that is Belt and Road Initiative, China dumped over $1 trillion as loans to nearly 150 developed countries at high rates of interest, becoming the world's largest official creditor for the first time. But the country is learning hard lessons as the borrowing countries are facing foreign exchange crisis and cannot pay back the Chinese debts. Nearly 60% of China's overseas loans are currently held by countries considered to be in financial distress, compared with just 5% in 2010. Countries like Pakistan and Sri Lanka are the recent examples of China's worrisome situation. Amid the continued political instability, the economy of Sri Lanka collapsed recently, and Pakistan is also on the brink of an economic collapse. The two countries are failing to repay their loans, posing a threat to the Chinese economy, the European Times reported. According to a study, to secure these BRI projects, Chinese agencies often pay large sums to politicians and military officials in the borrowing countries, because of which the terms of these loans are kept a secret. Going forward, the Chinese economy is going to have a severe impact on producing low-cost mobile phones. There is a law called the Foreign Direct Product Rule that was first introduced in 1959 to control trading of US technologies. It essentially says that if a product was made using American technology, the US government has the power to stop it from being sold, including products made in foreign countries. Now, the US officials applied the rule to China's advanced computing and supercomputer industry to stop it from obtaining advanced computing chips. With this, China is going to be impacted badly. However, the next game plan of China is neither announced nor leaked over the internet, as China has full threshold on its data privacy and Great Firewall. With this, no individuals or entities are also prohibited from providing internet access, server hosting, technical support, and dissemination of information on how to bypass cross-border data security gateways. As a result, international credit rating agencies cannot access the borrowing countries' credit worthiness. Hence, when the economies of these borrowing countries started crashing, the Chinese agencies funding the BRI projects were the first to be taken by surprise, reported the European Times. The COVID-19 pandemic, followed by the Russia-Ukraine conflict, has adversely affected emerging economies. As countries struggle to meet debt obligations, China is likely to face more problems, the report said. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. Google introduces new login feature. Google has introduced a new passkey feature for Android devices and Chrome to offer additional security to users. The feature is currently only available for developers, and Google is planning to offer it to regular users later this year. People will be able to use this option to authenticate their identity by using PINs or biometric authentication to log into any website or app instead of using a password. Google will also release an API for native Android apps, which will allow mobile applications to use web passkeys to log in. Microsoft partners with Meta to deliver immersive VR experience. Microsoft has collaborated with Meta to deliver immersive experiences in VR, bringing Teams and Microsoft's other productive tools to VR headset. Microsoft's Mesh for Teams with Meta Quest Pro and Meta Quest 2 devices will enable people to connect and collaborate as though they are together in person. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said that Microsoft Teams will integrate with Quest devices, and Microsoft will provide a way to stream videos apps to Meta's headsets. Unofficial WhatsApp Android app stealing users' accounts. A new version of an unofficial WhatsApp Android application named Yo WhatsApp has been found stealing access keys, enabling the threat actors to control users' accounts. It is a fully working messenger app that uses the same permissions as the standard WhatsApp app and is promoted through advertisements on popular Android applications. The app includes additional features over the regular WhatsApp, such as the ability to customize the interface or block access to chats, persuading the users to install the app. Infosys does not support moonlighting, says Salil Parekh. IT services company Infosys made it clear that it does not support moonlighting and has fired employees who were into dual employment over the last 12 months. Infosys CEO Salil Parekh said, where gig opportunities in the external environment are concerned, Infosys supports the aspirations of employees to learn beyond their work, but after the prior approval of the manager. The company recently asserted to its employees that moonlighting is not permitted and warned that any violation of contract clauses will trigger disciplinary action, which could even lead to termination of employment. Nokia launches its budget-friendly G11 Plus smartphone. Nokia has recently launched a new budget smartphone, Nokia G11 Plus, in India. The new smartphone is an affordable 4G handset with features like high refresh rate display, big battery, Unisoc chipset, stock Android and a dual camera setup. The Nokia G11 Plus price is set at Rs 12,499 for the sole 4GB or 64GB model in India. The phone boasts a dual camera setup with a 50MP primary sensor and a 2MP depth sensor with an 8MP front camera. Nokia's new budget smartphone runs stock Android 12 out of the box with 2 years of operating system updates and 3 years of security updates. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.